What's up, guys? This is Gino J, the Construction King, and welcome back to the channel. I'm on site at our modern house that's right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're about 7 months into this project, maybe have another 60 days or so before we are finally wrapping up. We did order our doors from China. Our front door came from China. Our back door came from China. And the doors that we got from China are amazing, man. The quality is really good. Not only quality is really good, the pricing is good. And a lot of people ask me, hey man, does it still make sense to order from China even with the tariffs? At this point in the time, and the day that I'm making this video, yes, it does. Yes, it does. And the thing about ordering from China, you can get whatever quality you want. You have to have good vendors. And we have great vendors. This door in the States would have cost me about 15 or 18,000, and I got this same door from China for 3,500. The back door I got for 5 grand. That back door would have been 20 to 25,000 just for the back door. Now I did spend about $7,000 in shipping. So for me, it's a big savings, but it's also a really, really quality door. We're not ordering junk, we're ordering top quality stuff. Right now, we're in the process of just finalizing the stuff that we have going on the outside. You know, I was waiting on my doors before I could finish the siding. So now that I have my doors, we're gonna go ahead and put those doors in, hopefully in the next couple days. Then I have my siding contractor come out here and finish the siding. Once he finishes the siding, then we can start maybe our exterior paint. In the meantime, we're gonna start building the front porch out, and then we're gonna start working on the back deck. And there's not a lot of left at this property. We already put our septic tank in, which is on the side of the house. Outside of that, we'll have our driveway, we'll have landscaping, you know, and get the rest of this material out of there and get the house, get the lot cleaned up. But that's where we're at on the outside. One key thing that you have to be aware of when you're ordering from China are the logistics. Right now, it takes about 5 to 6 weeks to produce the order for production. After the order comes out of production, it takes another 5 or 6 weeks to get to the States. Our order came to Savannah, and then it came to a warehouse. And so once it arrives to the States, you have to have a good logistical company that can communicate with you well on a delivery date. And then when they deliver your products to you, you're going to need a forklift or somebody that has a bobcat with forks to be able to take this off. Like just this alone is about 2,800 pounds just for this box. This box here is about maybe 1,300 pounds. The other one's about 600 pounds. So you have to have big equipment to get this off, and you need a good installer. You know, our guys have been installing this stuff for the last 4 years, so they're great at installing. But that's what's going on the outside of this property. Now we are walking in the inside of this house, and this is the open concept where we have the kitchen and we have our fireplace. So the kitchen, man, I love these. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. If you're interested in learning how to build houses just like this, then check out our free ebook. The link down in the description. Now back to the video. Push to close, solid, and you just, that's how easy it is to close them. So you just push the button, they pop out, and you push them in, and they close on their own. He is probably has a few more days before he finishes the cabinets, but we're gonna have a soffit above the cabinet, so it's gonna give you the appearance that the cabinets go all the way up to the ceiling, so we're actually able to capture all of our height in the kitchen. And then in the middle is gonna be our vent hood. So he's gonna do an insert and put a panel over that vent hood. On the island, we're probably gonna come out another maybe 12 inches, give or take, to have some overhang for some seating behind the island. And then we're gonna waterfall both sides of the island. That's gonna be super dope. I do have my doors going into the pantry out in the crate. So we have some black metal doors to enter the pantry. And then that pantry wall is this entire wall behind the kitchen. That's gonna be crazy. So you got so much storage space in here, man. Like it's just, you know, it's gonna be really cool when we finish. The fireplace wall, we should get our fireplace in the next couple days. And our fireplace is not gonna be this big. It's only, I think, about 24 inches high, so the fireplace will kind of stop here, and then we'll frame it down and kind of close it in. On these two walls, we're gonna do like a floating wall with some LED lights behind it. Just stay tuned. You'll see what we're gonna do here in the next month or so. Coming in here, got the vanities installed. Vanities are also installed upstairs. I'm just waiting on my cabinet guy, not my cabinet guy, but my granite person to come and do the templates for the cabinets. That'll take probably, 7 to 10 days to template everything out. And then we're also gonna do an accent wall. So we're actually gonna tile behind this wall, and we're doing the same tile behind that wall as we did in the shower right here. So you can see what we did in the shower. I'm excited about this bathroom, man. It's gonna be a super dope bathroom. And if you've seen this house before, been following us, we have the Pella windows, the big oversized windows in this house. So a lot going on right now in this house, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to build from the ground up, or if you just like watching dope projects. But that's about what's going on at this house. We're going to be going to another house in a second. So stay locked in until we get to this other property. So this, for me, man, is the money shot. So we have this 10 feet door open up into this 2-story foyer area. You're going to be able to look up and see this dope chandelier as you're walking into this house. And this house has a really wide hallway, and that hallway just makes it just feel good. Here is going to be the dining area. And then as you walk through the dining area, we do have this butler's pantry. This butler's pantry right here. This is going to be a wine area. We're going to have some glass doors with wine racks going all the way up with some LED lights. And this is going to be the bar with a sink and a refrigerator area. And we're also going to have some cool design going all the way up. But y'all stay tuned in and stay locked in. And we're going to be going to another house in a second. So right now, guys, we are headed to meet one of our students who's in our coaching program, and he has a lot in Atlanta, and it's potentially commercial. We may be able to do some townhouses there, so we're about to pull up on him. So make sure y'all follow, like, and stay locked in, because we're gonna get into all the behind the scenes, like what are these conversations before you buy a property. We're gonna get into all that here in a minute. Hit that like button and let's go. Again, he's one of our students in the coaching program. We're 0.7 miles away. So he's less than a half-mile walking distance from the Benz Stadium. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. If you're interested in learning how to build houses just like this, then check out our free ebook with the link down in the description. Now back to the video. So man, this is it. This is it. As you can see, like downtown is literally like right here. You can see, the hotel and then the Benz Stadium. You can actually see the top of the Benz Stadium from here. So if you're doing like a 3-story or 2-story with a rooftop, man, this is just prime location. Man, you got yourself a property here, man. What? I'm talking about skyline views.
You see the park?
Yeah.
Exactly. Rooftop.
With a rooftop, man, you can throw a rock
Down, of course.
and hit a building. Yeah.
It's at least 30.
I know a few guys like that, man. They own a few properties around here. They bought them way back in 2010 and 12 for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
'Cause back then, it was so scary for me, and I was a young investor, so I was buying stuff I had to kind of turn over.
Right.
And you kept hearing about the Beltline, but nobody never knew like how much was coming and when it was coming.
And where.
Where.
You just said it. That's the connector.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's the West Side Trail connector. So that's another 40 grand.
Wow.
So you make a left and you get on right there.
Yeah, this is one nice property, man. Cause I've been up and down, these little areas and pockets between here, but with the proximity to the North Side Drive, the West Side connector,
and Centennial Yards,
the skyline views, because it's right off of here. It's not like you deep inside of, and then these streets are wide, so some of these streets you don't have street parking like this. So the end goal on these is to build them and just keep them for cash flow. Or you want to sell them?
That's why I need your expertise.
Okay.
I doubt if I could hold a note that big. I know I can't hold a note that big. That's the money part I need, all the assistance.
Yeah. So we'll get with Daryl, and Daryl will figure out like our total buildable footprint and what we can build. And I think from there we can develop a plan, man.
Okay. So I have this ready. I'm gonna do probably corporate parking for the what's the name. So I had, like I said, it's 51,120.
Yeah.
If that gives us 5 more.
Yeah.
If that gives us, I don't know how they officially gonna claim it.
Yeah.
Because they just abandoned all the alleys. They said you have 5 and the other person have 5. So that's a 10-foot alley on the plat.
Okay. And that'll be a good question for Daryl, man. How do we go
claim
around?
it?
Yeah, claim it.
Let's claim it right.
But that's
how
how
do we legally
the city
claim
makes
it?
a big difference.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It makes a big difference, man.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest part of this equation, man.
Right.
That's the biggest part of this equation.
Right. So I was like, let me get in. And like you said, once we figure out, and it's so big. Like I said, it depends. I know you don't like Atlanta, but
I like
it'll
this
be
property.
I know.
I like this property.
Andre. I know Andre be down here shaking your heads.
Yeah.
Because even if you do 12, 10% is 2 units.
Yeah, it is.
And then it's free dough.
Yep.
It's tight.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get the handshaking.
Yeah.
The company's gonna be all over the news because the mayor comes down for this.
Yeah. So we had this one and we had the one on
I can't wait.
Maple
You 207.
Yeah,
that's
207.
right here.
Yeah. That's right there. Yep.
That's right here. This is Walnut. That's Maple.
Yep. It's a weight game.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's, with everything going on with the news, with the tariffs and all that stuff, man, I think first of the year we've came to an agreement and the market will go back up.
Exactly.
You know how it is.
Exactly.
Just push the weak people out and they buy low and make the money when it go up, man.
We got some options.
Plenty of options, man. Plenty of options.
Got some options. Yeah.
Appreciate your time, man.
No, thank you. I know your schedule, man. I know it's been
tough. I'm gonna email Daryl today.
Okay.
We're gonna get the ball rolling.
Okay.
So just wrapped up our meeting with Tori. He owns this property. He's owned it for quite some time. And location is just ideal. You got the belt line, you got the park, and then you got skyline views. You're literally, 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it's a corner lot. So what we're gonna do is, he already has a site plan. We're gonna send the site plan to our engineer, our civil engineer, and our civil engineer is gonna look at it and help us figure out what we can build. We're gonna talk to him about possibly commercial, because we can do a commercial component at the bottom with, living space up top. That's definitely gonna be a lot more value. And this neighborhood, man, I'm familiar with this area, but it's not an area that I come to a lot because I'm just not building over here. And sometimes, man, it's just good to just ride these neighborhoods and see what's going on. Because when I first got introduced to this area, this Vine City area, back in 2009, 2010, all these houses over here, it's definitely hood, but all these houses over here were like $5,000 and $10,000. Now, even for a teardown, even for something, like this, you're gonna pay a pretty penny. You're probably gonna pay, 150, 200,000. And so definitely a lot of changes over here. The other thing too is that they do have a lot of grant money for the city of Atlanta, especially if you create some type of affordable housing or income. Like, look, the Mercedes-Benz is right there. Like, that's a nice shot, man. You got the park, which they redone, and then you got the Benz Stadium right there.